What's up guys, this is Vaylock here, giving you a guide to fishing in Black Desert Online. Now, to get started, if you want to fish right away, the first place you will find a fishing rod is in the map here behind the Western Guard camp. There's a little fishing shack here. And here you will find the ferry crossing keeper Barossa, and you can interact with her and purchase a fishing rod from her, and it costs 500 silver and has a durability of 30. Now you can also get a fishing rod for free if you just follow the quest flow, and you will eventually end up in Velia down here. And in Velia on the coast around here, where the Velia ferry crossing keeper is, you will find a quest that will give you a fishing rod and some bait for free. Now, to get into the mechanics of fishing, once you purchase your fishing rod, you just need to open your inventory and equip it, and you'll see it has a durability here at the bottom, 30 out of 30, and this durability will go down as you fish. However, it cannot be repaired, so if it gets destroyed, you just have to buy a new one. Now, to fish, you just equip your fishing rod and you will get this on your user interface, which is basically gives you a quick explanation of the fishing system. Now, the first thing you need to look at is here fishing resources, and it says resources exhausted. So that gives you an idea of the level of fish that are in the water. If the fishing resources are rich, then you will have less cast time on fishing, and you will also maybe have a chance to get higher quality fish. And in addition to that, you can also use bait to decrease the fishing time. Now, one thing I want to quickly say is you have this checkbox here, which is throw away useless items. I will come back to that when I discuss AFK fishing. But to actually start, you just press the space bar and you will cast your line into the water. Now, from here, all you need to do is wait for a bite. That can take anywhere from 10-20 seconds, or it can take up to a minute or so. It just depends really on their fishing resources in the area. If there's a lot of fish in the area, it won't take so long, but if the resources are exhausted like they are here, it may take a little bit of extra time, but you will eventually get something. So as I scroll the camera around here, this little red thing is your fish, and your character will just sit here until you catch something. As you see here at the top, it says you're currently fishing, please wait until you feel a bite. So the best thing you can do here is just wait around for a bite. Until then, there's not really much you can do. Like I said, if you're fishing in rich resources, it'll not take as long, and if you apply bait to your fishing rod, it will also speed up the process. Now, in my bag here, I actually have some bait here. It's paste bait. I'll be going over that in just a moment. But basically, as you can see from the tooltip, you can just right click it and it will give you a 5-minute buff that will increase the fishing speed when you use it for 5 minutes. Now, as you see here, I've caught something which is represented by this little icon over here in my head here, and the space bar will pop up. So when I press space, my character will reel the fish in and this bar will be here, and you have to use your space bar to try and stop it in the blue zone. Now if you don't, like that, you run out of time, it'll give you, bad. Now, if I cast my line again but do something different here, if I just take my line back with right click, if you hold down the space bar, you will use labor points, and as you spend your energy points, you have a higher chance of catching a higher quality fish. So now that you've seen the bar here going back and forth, that shows you what happens when you fail. When you fail, you don't get anything. It just cancels the whole process. So you just have to start again. You press space bar, you throw your net or your fishing lure into the water, and you wait. Now, this time here, I'm going to show what it's like whenever I catch something. I'll show what it's like when you actually catch something, because once you get the bar up and you stop it in the right place, there will be kind of like a little mini game where you have to, first of all, you have to stop the bar in the right place, and then you'll have to enter in the keys, the buttons it displays on the screen. So you could have to enter in like WDSF, something like that, or WDA or SAD. And you have to type those letters in order before the time runs out. If you don't, then you might not get your fish. So here we go here. I press space to reel it in, and then I stop it in the blue area, and then I get this little game. I press DA and I catch something. And I've caught a fish. It's up here on the right on the item list, and see it's a dace or a das, however you pronounce it. And on the price here I can sell this for 1,250. So I'll just take that. If you happen to stop the blue bar when it's full, you will get a perfect score on that bar stopping game, and you will bypass the key entry phase completely. You will not have to do it. Now, if you have some bait, all you have to do is simply right click it, and you will get a buff on your fishing rod. And when you start fishing, you will, it says here, you can see the buff here, kind of where my mouse is. It's kind of hidden behind the chat box, but it says there's a 5-minute buff, and that's how long I have left of my bait. Now, to AFK fish, it's quite a bit easier. You don't have to do any mini games at all. If you have to go somewhere, or you want to leave the game running overnight, or while you're at work, you can just sit here and AFK fish as long as you have inventory space to do it. So basically what AFK fishing is, when you, as it says in the screen here, when you catch something, you don't do anything. After 3 minutes, your character will automatically reel in the fish, and you don't have to do anything. So you can do the fishing yourself, and you'll do it quicker because you can reel in the fish, play the mini games, and do it quicker. But as you see, I've caught something here, and I just leave it be. And after 3 minutes, it will automatically pull in the fish and put it in my inventory, and I do not have to play any mini games. So you can leave your character to fish overnight, and it will do as long as you have inventory space and durability on your fishing rod. So that's pretty much it. You can see here on the text here, it says once something is caught, fishing will automatically begin after 3 minutes, and then in brackets it gives the remaining time. So it'll show 2 minutes, it'll show 1 minute, and then it'll show less than 1 minute, and then it'll reel it in. And that's it. So I'll just pull this one in here and catch it, and then show you again the mini games at the W. I've caught something, it's just some laundry, but that's the basics of fishing. So that's pretty much all there really is to know. Once you're finished, you can just equip your regular weapon again. And one thing these fish actually are a great way of making money for lower levels in the game. So what you can actually do is, like I said, I'm fishing here behind Western Guard Camp, and I have a trade route set up. I have unlocked all of these nodes with my contribution points, and I can put an annotation on my video to show you how I did that in a previous video. But basically, since I have unlocked all these nodes with my contribution points for trading, I can actually take these fish, and I can come into the Western Guard Camp, and I can speak to the trade manager in here. I think his name is Luke. He's sitting here next to the stable master, and I can just talk to Luke.
I'm Luke from Valia.
Click on trade.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on the top right here, it shows you here I have the fish I can sell to him, and shows you how much he'll buy them for. And you can also bargain to increase the amount, but basically you can just sell all, and there I've just made about 5,000 silver for just a few minutes work, which is a great way of making money as an early level. So yeah, that's pretty much it for fishing. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching.